So how is everybody doing out there this evening? See, we got a couple people in here. I think we got enough volume here for you. At least it's looking that way here. So, wow. Nice sized crowd. Good evening, everyone. Let me see who all's here. Ann and Andy's Homestead. Arthur Moorhead, Bandana. Thank you for coming. Susie, we appreciate you every time you're able to show up. Broussard Homestead, Build on the Rock Homestead, Country Homestead Preacher, Dirty Dog Diggers, Duncan 1900 Homestead, Farming Our Backyard, Geeky Gardens, Half Acre Dreams, Made by Mummy Homestead, Mimsy's Garden, Anna, RG Homestead, Sakima's Ridge Homestead, Scrapping Irish, Small Town Southern Housewife, and Smudge is here. Sugar Creek Homestead of Tennessee, Surviving Life After It Falls Apart, Thomas Jordan, Wheatree, always great when we see you in the chat here, and Windmill Farm. So everybody take note of our moderators, please. They do a fantastic job for us. They don't get enough recognition. They just don't. So, couple things I wanted to talk about. I had made a couple comments in some different videos about, okay, YouTube really doesn't have an editor. And, well, I received this. Yes, you can edit in Studio Beta, just like the old YouTube edit system. Might want to get up to date. Then it might be a subscription limited. So anyway, I thought, okay, we will have to go check out a little bit more about this and see what they have. Because to be honest with you, I hadn't seen it. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about just a little bit was YouTube's editor and why you probably should not use it. So we'll kind of start there. And to do that, I am going to bring over the other screen. And I just happen to have this on our homepage. What you need to do is you need to go into the Creator Studio. And you won't find it here. It's not here. You then have to go into the Studio Beta. Now, for some of you, this may be where you automatically go. But this is where you find it, sort of. If I look down through over here, I see nothing that references any type of editing program. Now, I'm aware that they have always had some form of an edit program. And the reason we're aware of that is if you're so fortunate, as we have been many, many times, that you get a copyright strike for music, even if it's YouTube music, one of your options is you can remove that music, and they have an editor that you can do that. In other words, when you get your copyright strike or notice, I guess it's not, I have to be very careful with terms here. It's really not a strike. It's a copyright notice where supposedly a party that maybe doesn't even own the rights to the sound, but is representing somebody that thinks they have rights to the sound. And YouTube has said, okay, if you have the rights, then what do you want to do with it? And that's where this other party has some choices, and they can go, well, what I would like to do is I'm just going to take all the revenue that that particular video makes. So go ahead and show it. But we'll have ads on it, and I can put more ads on it, and we're going to take all the money from all your work. And this can even happen if your video is not monetized. That's something else to note. Even if you have a video that is not monetized, if there is sound on it that somebody seems to think belongs to them, they can put ads on it and collect money from it. So it's a crazy mess. But anyway, I was aware that they had this tool because it allows you the option, if you want to try to remove that sound out of the video, you can do that, and then that way they can't put any claim on it. And then, of course, you can have the rest of it. It's a very dirty method, but it does work, and pretty well butchers your video because it just makes it dead silent for whatever time period they said they thought they had the rights to it. So let's continue on into this, and let's go into the videos. And what I did to play with this editor is I grabbed an old video. This was back when we had Alderman Farms as a guest.
Yes, they still need to meet the 1,000 and 4,000 in a year to be monetized.
Yes, yes. But this was an old video that, and it's actually up on our channel. But this was the promo video for Alderman's. And I ran across something else very interesting. This video was not flagged when I put it up, or when I uploaded it. And if you notice, I have it unlisted. I don't want anybody coming in and watching it. That's not the point of doing this. But I uploaded a different one that wasn't as old as this one, and it instantly said, you have duplicated one of your uploads. And so it stopped processing, and I got all kinds of notices all over the screen and says, we're not going to do anything with it. This is a duplicate of something you already have. So anyway, I just found that very interesting. It didn't catch this one. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at this video. We're going to go into it. And once I go into that video, that's where you see the word editor pop up over here on the left side. So let's look further at the editor. We'll go ahead and click. And of course, YouTube has said editing just got easier. Our new editor makes it faster than ever to adjust and enhance your videos, all within a single consolidated timeline. And they're adding new features and this and that and so forth. Now, I'm going to have to say that they've done pretty good as far as making this look like an editor. They have a timeline up here. They have a sound line where you can add an end screen, where you can add a blur. So yeah, they do have a little bit of an editor, but I'm not really sure what exactly. There's no way, and we're going to go into the audio here. So I can add or replace audio in my video. And they take you right into the area where you can download their supposedly guaranteed music that you can use. and add it in the video. You go back. The problem here is you don't have any way to, unless I haven't found it here yet. I see no way to adjust the volume. In other words, your volume levels can be all over the place. Folks, this is really not an editor. This is at best a rough way to stitch something together in a hurry to get something up. Now, it is probably possible to upload 2 or 3 short video clips and lace them together so it kind of shows as one video. But at best, this is just not a real, at this point in time anyway, this is not really what I would call an editor. But I did want to make you aware that it's out here. So that's just something you can look at and play with, or whatever you'd like to do. Something else that's very interesting here. They have a copyright button over here on the left-hand side. And what this will do is this is searching all of YouTube for anything that maybe matches one of your videos. Now, I don't know if any of you, I know some of you are, Arms Family Homestead, Daniel Arms. He went in and clicked on this tool, and it showed him that some other party had taken one of his videos and uploaded it on their own channel, someplace else on YouTube. And here's this video that was his, and it had over 3 million views. That's pretty neat. I mean, anytime you get a video that's got that many views, but Daniel got no recognition for it, so he requested it be removed. It was removed. I think there's better ways that they could have handled it, but that's for another story. I'm just saying, this is a pretty neat tool. It can tell you pretty quick if somebody has stolen in your videos. Used to be the only way you'd find out is if somebody sent you a message and said, hey, did you see this? It looks like your video, or you stumble across it. So this is a new tool that's in there. The other thing I wanted to talk about here real quick before we go any place else is thumbnails. So let me ask, is there anybody in the chat here that would like to donate the use of one of their thumbnails just for the artificial intelligence engine in YouTube to look at their thumbnail?
They're all talking about this new beta that's rolled out. Broussard said do his. Country Girl said you could use one of hers.
Okay.
Stiver says you could use theirs. Made by Mummy says go ahead.
Well, who was
Dixie
first?
Living, go ahead. Go.
Who was first? Who was first?
Who's first?
Yeah.
Who's on first base?
Yeah.
Broussard. Brett was. TJ, I don't have one, Daryl. You can use mine.
Okay. We'll get this brought back over here. And all right, let's do. I'm going to pick this one that has the Q&A on. No, this one here, because it actually has writing on it, it has text on it. So it's our top 10 homestead animals. And this will be another quick lesson here for y'all. If you want to download an image from, well, actually not just YouTube, but if you wanted to grab this image and do a save image as, you'll see this is coming back as a file that's a .webp, which is it's a web modified image. In other words, it's not a typical JPEG or PNG file. So here's how you convert that. You do a right click and you open the image in a new tab. And now you'll see that this is still, and again, just to show everybody, it's still a WebP image. But once you have this in a new tab by itself, you go up here to the URL line and just remove the last 3 letters and press enter. And if you notice, the image changed. All of a sudden it increased in size. Now you can save the image as a regular JPEG. And let's see, where can I find it easily? I'll just drop it in here. This is a product called Cloud Vision. It's out of the Google Cloud. It's a artificial intelligence piece of hardware, software hardware, that can look at images and make judgment calls as to what's in that image. It's pretty insane, but this is one of the things that YouTube uses to go through your videos and make determinations if they're going to share your videos and who they're going to share them with. So they look at your titles and they look at your thumbnails. And just to show here on this one, I thought I dropped it right in here. There it is. And this is what this artificial intelligence is looking at. You see it's detected both faces, so it's using facial recognition. It has face 1 and face 2. And it's saying these different, and it's for face 1, it is deciding what this picture is about just based upon what it's seeing. So is this person smiling? Joy? Likely. Sorrow? Very unlikely. Anger? Very unlikely. Surprise? Very unlikely. Exposed, blurred, haired wear. Now let's look at face 2. It's saying joy there. Well, it's kind of saying unlikely. So they think she's happy and maybe he's not so happy. This is their perception of this picture. And this is their confidence rating that they think they have it right. just on this little image. Well, here's some different labels I can put on it. As far as for different web pages, documents. It has pulled the text out. It even got from the sign in the back, it has the text. Gives the dominant colors within the picture. And here's a real wild one, safe search. Well, they've determined that it's not an adult picture. It's very unlikely this is an adult picture. That it's unlikely to spoof. It's very unlikely it's medical. It's very unlikely it's violent. And it's very unlikely that it's racy. But that's what it thinks of your picture.
Country Girl wants to know what's that called again?
The website is cloud.google.com/vision. This is part of the This is part of the artificial intelligence machine learning products that Google has put out.
Bandana says, do one of mine. That's funny.
All right, we can do that.
They're all glutton for punishment.
They're glutton for punishment, huh?
Glutton for punishment tonight. After being on 3 hours last night.
All right. Well, we'll just go for this first one right here. Let's see what they say about this super easy Greek yogurt made in a crockpot/slow cooker. So we'll go through the same steps here. We're going to open the image in a new tab. And now we'll go to the Euro line. We'll remove the last 3 characters on the line, press enter. And now we can save the image as a regular JPEG. All right, here's what it's thinking of your picture. For joy, they say very unlikely. Sorrow is very unlikely. Anger is very unlikely. Surprise? Well, they're thinking so, maybe. Exposed, blurred, headwear. I find that interesting. It says very unlikely, so it didn't really kind of pick up on that. But they only have a 98% confidence rating on what they found. I'm not real sure where all of these go. It's going to take some more. Just says search for headgear on Google. But let's see how she ranks in the safe search. Oh, well, very unlikely it's adult, very unlikely it's a spoof, very unlikely it's medical, very unlikely it's violence, but it looks like it's a little racy.
Crockpot?
No, Susie's a little racy over here.
Bandana's hot.
Yeah, hot stuff here.
Hot stuff.
So there you are, Susie. You're a little bit racy on your thumbnail here, so you want to be careful. And the reason I say, we can sit back and laugh about this, but if this machine thinks that you have put out, even if you haven't, if it thinks you have put out an adult picture, that video is not going to get shared.
It has 50,000 views.
Like you would think it would.
That's good, Susie. I'm sexy and I know it.
There you go. So anyway, I wanted to point this out to you. It's downright scary what they can do with some of this stuff nowadays. So there's a lot of stuff you can read up on here. And obviously you can't, this is just another tool that YouTube uses in making your videos available to other people. This is also another reason why they may demonetize. This is another reason why they may decide that they're going to make your video over 21, adult only. Could be just on a thumbnail. So, Susie, you just keep it a little bit under wraps here on your thumbnails.
Yeah, that could be it, Susie. Hot stuff.
So.
Are you done with that?
I think we're done with this. Where are we going next?
Well, it's a quick review. I don't know if Kaylee's still here. Twin Cedars Farm wants to know how to put the links on the About page.
Okay.
That should be a quickie.
Okay. All right. Let's do that. So if you want to put the links on the About page, of course you have to be on your page. So we'll do that here. We'll go to my channel. And then you'll want to go customize channel. And I want to go to the About page. And the links will be falling down at the bottom here.
Hold on. Let's get her back in here. Before you go too far, take a breath.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm being told to breathe.
I want to make sure she's in here so she can watch what you're doing. Somebody can sing us a song. They can't hear me anyway. Windmill farm, that's not possible. You'll find that out though in 11 days. Just waiting to get Kristen back in here in the chat. Because she's the one that asked about it. I'm not singing. When we're in the truck and there's a song on that I like and I start singing, Daryl always turns the volume up. I think that's so he can't hear me singing with it and he can hear the real music.
No, that's not the case. If I turn the sound up a little bit, she gets louder and it's easier for me to hear her.
Nah, Steve, don't let him fool you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And the reason you guys can't hear her very well is her microphone was down, even though it's really not in front of her. But We can turn it up here a little bit, so now you'll be able to hear her better.
I have to talk first. Put the microphone in front of my face.
They can hear you.
I know.
All right, what's
Okay, well, go ahead.
all right. So anyway, this is where you add links into your about page. The first 5 links, depending upon how you order these, the first 5 links will be automatically placed on your web art, on your banner, in the lower right-hand corner of your banner. Now you can have more than 5. Obviously, we have more than 5 here. And we can, I don't know if there's a limit.
But how you put your links down there is what she's asking.
Well, just
Kira can't understand how to add PayPal.
okay. Well, here's, and I'll just show you with our PayPal. We just titled it PayPal. Now I could type it. I could put any title on that I wanted to, within reason. But we just titled it PayPal. And then this is the address. And I'm not sure that's correct.
I can't see it, so I don't know.
I'm not sure that's a correct link here. Because isn't the PayPal one the one that is spelled a little different?
Yeah.
So I don't think this is correct. So I probably should change it while I'm in here. All right. I guess you folks will get to see me fumble around with this. We'll open it up in a new.
When Carrie tried to add PayPal, link takes her to a Yahoo email. Huh.
Yeah, that's not right. I know one of these letters is different. Do you remember which one it is?
There's no O.
Okay. So I'm just going to replace that down here now. And all you do then is copy your link that takes you to where you want to take it, and you put that in here. And when you're done with your editing, so I can go in and I can change any of these, you just click done. So now, I'm just going to open this in a new tab. It works just fine. So if, I mean, you're the one that's totally in control. The wording over here is whatever you want it to be. Instead of this saying PayPal, I could have.
Yeah, they're all blank. You put what you want.
All right. Well, let's do this because ours is already populated. Click done before we get out of this.
I have to put our Teespring link there. One of them says my Facebook one says face crook. Well, that could be.
Okay, I'm in Smudge's channel here because it doesn't have all those things populated. So now we're going to customize channel, and we'll go into the about section. And the links here, when I scroll down into here, there's a little pin over on the right hand side. So you click on that. And I made this link, I think last time I demonstrated this, I just said my people's and linked it back to our regular account. So I'm going to add another one here, and I'm going to say my people's PayPal. And the URL for that should be kept here. It is. And I'm going to add these to the banner, so I'm going to say just the first two because that's all I have. We'll click done. So I now have my people's PayPal and my people's YouTube page, and they are also linked up here in the art. So anytime you're in the editing mode on your page and you hover over anything and a little pin comes up in the corner, that just indicates you can go in and change that. So I can change the description. I can add an email. So I hope that makes sense if anybody didn't know how to do that. He has the Smoky Ribs promo out here. And we're going to go ahead and feature this. Oh, I needed to highlight it. There we go. So now this is a featured video that will stay here underneath the home page on Smudge's YouTube. So let me get back in ST Family Homestead. And I'm also going to get rid of this video. I just uploaded it to simply get into it with that editor to show you folks where that editor was at.
How do people put items for sale under their banner?
Oh, okay. What you want to do here, let me get back into the channel. You're referring to, and I want to make sure we're talking the same thing here. Let me do the Cab 7 one.
I don't know what she's talking about.
You're talking about right in this area here where they have different things for sale. So let's I don't want to tell you wrong. So Mr. Google knows, and we'll say
Yep, that's what she says. Yes.
Add merch. Add merchandise to YouTube. Let's just see what that's telling us. Get the merchandise shelf on YouTube. To be eligible to do this, you have to be in the YouTube Partner Program, you have to have more than 10,000 subscribers, and you have to have no community guideline strikes. And at that point, you can go in and enable the area to sell the merchandise there.
Oh, you have to have 10,000 subscribers?
Yep.
Holy cow.
Yep. Well, it's taken us 3 years to get halfway there.
That's why Teespring's not showing there.
Well, you would have to go in and enable it and set it up.
Right, but we still don't have 10,000, so
No.
it's not going to show anyway.
No.
Okay.
But you can put a link.
Yeah. Okay. Now, ready to go back? Show them how to do featured channels. That one's an easy one. Main. Yeah. And go down
All right.
to featured channels.
So if you all followed me there, you go into your channel and customize channel. On the right hand side here is your featured channel list. And as I stated before, when you hover over anything, if a little pin comes up in the right hand corner, that's where you click to edit it.
But to change it, just click on that icon.
Yeah, click on this little pin and you can edit this module. And these are the different featured channels where you can add, take away. I don't even know some of these, huh?
I haven't changed them in forever.
So this is where and how you do the featured channels. We have slots available here for sale. if anybody would like their channel featured on our page, we can auction off these spots. Oh, I see Lady M is here.
Lady M has been here.
Well, she wasn't here when I first started. Well, mods should get in for free. What the? Well, golly, Susie. I thought the mods would pay double for the privilege of doing it. Oh, we're just funning with you. Now, having said that, I also want to share something else with you.
Okay, now you have to refresh your screen, please. Just refresh your screen. Okay, and go down to the featured channels. Oh, it hasn't populated yet. It's not showing them all. Huh.
Let me do it this way. Customize channel. Yeah, I don't see anything changed here, hon. Did you save it? Okay. Anyway, where was I at? I was going to do something here. Okay, PG Nanoform.
Okay.
The featured channels.
Okay, now it's there.
Okay, the featured channels. You go into customize your channel. And let me just refresh this page.
Should I, Kira? Should I be afraid?
Okay, so I'm in customize page. I'm already there. So when I hover over the featured channel, I get a little pin where I can make notations and make changes. So when I click on that little pin, I can edit the module or I can remove the module, which is the little box here that has these featured channels in.
Kira, cool, thank you.
So I'll say edit and I can come in here then and I can add channels and I can remove channels. When I'm done, I just
Take
simply
care,
click
Windmill. See you in 11 days.
Click done. So you go into customize channel, and then when you hover over any of these areas, you'll get a little edit screen.
Okay. If you scroll down, there's some lady with a babushka on her head. Should be happy now. Scroll down. Right there.
Oh, looky here. We'll send you the bill out tomorrow, Susie. Oh, that's what I wanted to share with you. Sherry and I were watching.
Do those show up when folks look at your channel? Yes.
Yes, they do.
Yes, Linda. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
What I used to do, and I don't think I've changed them for probably a year, on the small YouTube channel, on the small YouTube group on Facebook, like every Monday morning I would go in and I'd say, the first 5 channels that, respond here, I'll put you in as a featured channel. And that's how I would change my channels every Monday. And I just got very neglectful and haven't done that. So just tonight, I added a few of you. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, this is the thing I want to
share. You have to put in our whole URL, not just the name. I went in and got the whole URL, Susie, so that may be the difference. Okay.
Okay. What I wanted to share with you is Sherry and I were watching a live stream, and I'm not gonna name names. I'm just gonna say it was a very sizable channel, very sizable, over 250,000, and they were doing a live stream. So as you can imagine, they had a fair amount in their live stream. Not what I would have expected for 250,000. But we recognize very few in the stream, so I feel pretty comfortable talking about this. The hosts that were doing the live stream were going on talking about themselves and stuff, but in order for people to ask them questions, they require super chats. And you would get one question for a $2 super chat. And if you did not do a super chat, your questions were ignored. And if you only did a $2 super chat, you were literally berated that, geez, are you sure that that's not getting into your retirement account? Because it was only $2 instead of a $10 where you got 5 questions. It was crazy. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you. And if any of you folks decide you want to ever do that, I don't even want to know you.
Oh, Linda was there. PG Nano said she was there. Yep. I'm sorry, that's just pure greed. Yeah, Linda, I totally agree. Yep.
Well.
Okay, what else, folks? Anything else you want to learn on the fly? Did the featured channels, did the links. I told Country Girl how to do the link in the banner, which is same thing. You just click on the little edit pencil up in the corner of the banner.
Well, Bandana,
I don't know, Spicy. What are you making?
I will say that the channel had over 300,000 subscribers. And I was blown away.
No, you don't need OSB for live, Linda. For the time being, you can use Google Hangouts.
Well, or just your computer.
Just your computer.
They have the live setup now. They've made it very, very easy for folks to go live. And it will, if you have a laptop, for example, that has a camera in it, and when you click, let's see if I can do this where we're at here. On the top of any YouTube page that you're signed into, there's a little camera with a plus sign. This is where you typically upload your videos. But if you notice, there's also a thing here that says, go live. So if you click on this.
Yeah, Susie, been there, done that.
So if you click on this is the exact same method as if you are using a cell phone and do the go live function there. So it tries to access the webcam in your computer if you have that. Obviously, if you don't have it, it can't. But it will try to do that. It will try to determine what kind of, some sort of input for microphone. And for a lot of people, they just run it pretty stock, I guess. That'd be the word. Unmodified. We don't do that. We run it a little bit more modified than that.
Question, how do you add hashtags above the video title? And does that really help anything?
Okay. Hashtags can be added in the description area of your video. And let's let me do this. We'll go into we'll use Ben's here as an example. I'm assuming you're talking about these hashtags right here, where it says 2-family homestead and hashtag Monday Night Live and hashtag Creator Spotlight. If you go down here and look in the description, at the very bottom, you will find these hashtags, and it'll take the first 3. You cannot put a space in the word. And it's the # and a single subset of letters. If I made this 2 space family space Homestead, it would not show that way.
Yeah, I did that the first time. Is that the hashtags you were talking about? I'm assuming that. I think those are the only ones that I know of. Okay. Okay, inside Kate's kitchen, how does one put something in the cards so you can add links to your video?
Okay. And again, we'll use this one as an example. So let's go into Creator Studio. And I'm going to click on Edit on that same on Cab 7's promo video. And up at the top here is what they call cards. So let's play a little bit in, and I'm going to just speed it up here to where Ben comes in. It's interesting. Let's put that up here. But if I put in cards, it says add a card, and I can put in a video or playlist or channel. I can feature a non-profit organization of my choice. I can put in a poll, or I can put in a link to an approved website. So I'm going to say we'll put in a channel, and I'll go create, and then it wants the channel username or URL. Now Cab's got a big enough channel that this may just pick it up, but you might have to go get the entire URL. So I'm just going to put in this name first and see if that works. Cab 7, custom message. Awesome channel. Did I spell that right? Be sure to watch. And let's see if it finds Cab 7. Nope, we couldn't find this channel. So here's what I'll do. When you go into their base channel, this link across the top is their channel ID, the last group of letters here specifically. So it's youtube.com/channel/ and then this group of letters is the channel ID.
Did you type the word awesome?
I did, but I don't think I spelled it right.
You're right. You were corrected. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
The teacher's wife is saying you spelled it wrong.
Probably. It didn't correct me, so I didn't correct it yet. So anyway, you just copy this. Where was I at? Here we go. All right, what's the right spelling on that?
Awesome. AWESOME.
AWE. Forgot the E. Okay. So and I now have the entire link in there. And I will correct this. Well, now it's telling me. And I'll create the card. So now there's a card up here. It says from Two Family Homestead. You click it out, and here is the channel. So that's the way you add cards.
Dawn is asking, why does mine always show an iCard saying I'm live on every video?
Is she live?
Not on every video. And then Kate, I've seen people link back to previous videos they have done. Is this how you do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. See, I could add another card when it says video or playlist. I say create. I can go back to any of my old uploads, or I can go into playlists, and I can link an entire playlist. What I don't know right now is if this live now is referring to Cab, because I think he's live right now.
It's his Tuesday karaoke night.
Yeah. So that could be why this one's saying live. I don't know about...
You're welcome, Kate.
Oh, Stivers was in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we could have shown them that thing. See what they thought.
Oh yeah, Broussard's in here too. Do you know how many cards you're allowed to have?
5. Up to 5.
See, Kira knew that.
And these changes are automatically saved. And you can edit this after the fact. Again, when you're in the editing modes, anytime you see this little pencil, you can go in and make a change. So that is how you add cards. I guess since I'm in here, let's see how bad we're doing here today, if we got any more. Yeah, still in progress.
Well, sweetie, it is after 9.
So any other questions?
That 1870s Homestead is on.
This confirms I still have no clue what I'm doing.
How do you add the end stuff, like to leave a link to another video or channel at the end of your video?
Okay, and we'll go ahead and we'll show that. I won't actually add it, but we'll go back into that same video. So just click on the edit, and up here at the top it says end screen. This is good for the last 20 seconds of the video, I think is where it starts. Yeah. This video is 3 minutes 26 seconds long, so this automatically takes you to 20 seconds before the video ends. And you can either start right here, you can play the video a little bit, why are you not moving? Should be able to play the video. So if you didn't want anything to pop up until just maybe the last 10 seconds. It's 326.3, so 316. This would be the last 10 seconds of the video. Then just click Add Element, and you can put in a video or a playlist. And again, it gives you choices. It could be your most recent upload or the best for viewer, depending upon what YouTube thinks the viewer would like to see, or you can choose a video or playlist. You can also add a hotspot to subscribe to your channel. You can add a hotspot to subscribe to another channel, or you can also link to an approved website. For example, if you have a website that YouTube has approved of, you can link that. And things like Facebook is approved, and PayPal is approved, and different things along that line.
You have to add an end card first, then it'll play.
So, yeah, there's just nothing here that I want to. I mean, I could change this. It doesn't matter. It's a little 3-minute promo video. I'm going to delete that element. I'm going to add cab 7. And then, of course, you can place it wherever you want to on the screen here within these blue boundaries. So then if you decide you don't want it there, you can come in. You can come back into this, go into this area. You can edit the element, and there is a little trash can, and you can just delete it. Anything else? Are we good?
Mm-hmm.
That's true, Bandana. If you edit a live stream, you will lose the live chat function that goes alongside of it. Now you can add a screen at the end, I'm told. I don't know that for a fact because you've not actually altered the length of the video. But if you go in and cut a piece out of it, resize it in any way, it loses the chat. So with that, that's okay, Bandana. You can just make the you can change the thumbnail, and you can just make it extra hot. And nobody will pay any attention. You're moving the camera around that, so you're good. You're covered. So, all right. I think it's been a fun evening. If you guys come up with any questions, send us an email. We'll do our very best to help you out the best we can. Anything else you want to say?
Mm-mm.
No? You were all talked out last night.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I will say this. We will not be here next Tuesday night.
Or next Thursday night.
Or next Thursday night.
Sorry, Stephen. I know you're looking forward to sticking with us for 4 hours on Thursday.
Well, I'm not going to say that we might not be online next Thursday.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we'll have to.
It's something, isn't it, Stephen? Not sure if it's a thrill a minute, but it's something. Yep. Tuesday, we're headed for sand and water. See if I can find some seashells this time.
So
It's the only way I can make it through my Thursday night at work.
yeah, we're gonna make an attempt to leave next Tuesday morning and drive straight through all the way down to the Gulf. Now,
Yeah, exactly, Stephen. No white stuff.
No.
Amen.
Now, a few years ago that would have been an issue, but we'll see how we do.
What did you say? We're going to attempt to drive what?
We're going to try to drive all the way down to the Gulf next Tuesday.
Well, we drove all the way to Mississippi the first year.
I know. But
Last year we stopped in Tennessee.
But obviously we don't know what the weather's going to be.
Right. Well, no, you never do. There's no way, Dawn. No way. Yeah, it's at least 14 hours, Bandana, and that doesn't include stops for gas, stops for, rest area or to get a bite to eat. So it's going to be a long drive. But we have 2 nights free right there on the Gulf, overlooking the Gulf. And then Thursday we'll go back into Wiggins and get into the hotel there. And that's when all this trouble starts, because a lot of people are going to start coming in Thursday night. I've already been asked to babysit at the gathering for our honorary grandson.
So according to Google Maps.
Thank you, Stephen. I wish you could come. You'd enjoy it.
The fastest route is 13 hours and 22 minutes, and that's 899 miles.
Cool, Brenda. That would be awesome. So you'd be there on Thursday. Yeah, then we could really have fun on Thursday together.
But that's if you don't stop for gas and you don't stop to go to the bathroom and you don't stop to get a sandwich. So yeah, it's easily.
I mean, I can pack a picnic basket. That's no big deal. But potty breaks are a necessity.
Well, I suppose if we packed big cups.
Oh no, dear. No. Ain't happening. Truck's gonna need gas. You stop and get gas. This body's finding a bathroom. I don't rough it.
So anyway, we won't be here next Tuesday night. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's good to see everybody.
We will see you this Thursday night.
And
for our crazy adventures.
Yeah, we'll be back Thursday night. So everybody have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.